With another season ending, I want to go over the entire season and rank it based on the following aspects: the updates, the skins, new stuff in creative, the story, the event, and at the end I'm going over all of the new season teasers we got. It's been a while since I last did one of these, so let's jump right in there. This season had a different theme that can only be described as pure chaos. You had cars everywhere on the map, and the gameplay was really intense as well. That, combined with the weapons that released over time that can counter these cars, made it a really fun season overall. Having multiple options to counter these cars that have now the ability to be modded, with things like bulletproof tires, spiked bumpers and turrets on top, in forms of item boxes that are all around the map, is also a crazy new addition to the game. And another new thing is that the bosses not only give you mythic weapons, but now also have boss cars that are fully customized and have infinite fuel and nitro. What is nitro, you might ask? Well, it's a substance that is like the unlimited fuel source, and I will later go over where it came from. But let's go over the map updates first. This season brought a giant map change in the form of the wasteland biome to the bottom of the map, flooding that side of the map with sand dunes, with Megalodon's ship, the Leviathan, parked right at the bottom left of the sand biome. To the right of that, a giant rig got built that is harvesting dead nitro to fuel the Leviathan. And to the north, a giant dome was built for races and car crashing. All of these new POIs brought some wild new additions to the Chapter 5 map that it really needed. There's so much detail in those POIs, all around the map, especially on the roads. Things have changed to support the giant car theme this season, like nitro boost rings and nitro barrels all around the map, and item boxes in areas that are not as much visited. Over the coming updates, the middle of the map changed to prepare it for the giant Pirates of the Caribbean collab. That added 2 ships around the map and a new item that summons a giant ship to sweep through enemy builds. Not only the middle changed, as in the desert, the rig began construction on a giant pipeline that would fuel the Leviathan. And in the last update of the season we got a giant obstacle course from Fall Guys straight into Fortnite, again proving that a collab can be really stupid, but Epic finds a good way to implement it into BR somehow. The skins also didn't disappoint, as we got 6 Battle Pass skins that are heavily themed around the season theme, and 2 collabs that I think also are fitting really well with Fallout's T60 power armor and Magneto. It's really cool to see that Marvel and Epic get closer with each collab, that they can make styles based around a Fortnite season instead of just a normal skin with styles. The shop also didn't disappoint, with skins like Dragon Steel Rider, Signal or even Wasteland Dummy being really good themed skins. And some collabs I also liked that came out are the employee from Leave the Company or the entire Pirates of the Caribbean crew hitting an event pass and the shop. All of them look insanely good and Epic outdid themselves. Also congrats to Nick A30 for getting an icon skin. I think he deserved it as much as Cypher PK did, and it's really cool to see that he got one actually. The crew skins on the other hand were mixed, as the Operator and Jing were not as much liked as Persephone, for example. The skins were all really good in my opinion. Let's see what major stuff we got in creative. There was a lot of smaller stuff that got added, but I want to mostly focus on the big stuff. So after a few updates we got our first big prefab, which is also the Nitro Drome. After that we got the new Rocket Racing Season 3 props, which also all look really good. But there were 2 major things we got. One is the proximity chat that could make new really good experiences possible. And the second one is the new Fall Guys mode. They did the same like in the Lego modes and converted so many skins at the same time to Fall Guys characters that it's an insane major update again. Next up is the story of this season. It started with Hope and John T celebrating that they beat the Greek gods, but they can't celebrate for too long, as a new threat is on the island.
Jones, you're late.
I just dethroned the King of Olympus. I think I've earned some downtime.
First of all, we dethroned the King of Olympus. Second, no. I've been watching Megalodon. I don't like what I see.
I don't care.
Bring your friend.
Okay.
My sister Valeria is the arrogant super genius who found a way to summon Pandora's box, so I kind of consider myself on the hook for fixing this ever-expanding mess. You know Jones.
Welcome back. Just so you know, Hope here has a little bit of a habit of picking a fight with the biggest bully she can find, so we should make sure that we are in fighting shape. She's got her sights set on Megalodon.
So, I spent some time poking around Meg's camp. I was right. The man's a full-blown wannabe tyrant. He wants to take the island, and he might just be strong enough. But he's not gonna make his move until his little shark ship is refueled, which explains the pipeline. Jones and I are gonna keep gathering intel. You keep fighting. Make us look good.
Megalodon. A giant tyrant that I think could resemble another important storyline character, but that is not confirmed. So Megalodon has it out for the island. He wants to invade it with his Leviathan and destroy it. We first hear of him from the mysterious transmission channel in the car radios, where he speaks to us.
I am the voice of the wasteland! When my Leviathan is refueled with nitro, it will tear through this island with its teeth. It will blacken the sky, rend the beaches in two, and devour your pathetic little cities. And then, once everything of value has been plundered, consumed, or merely destroyed, then I will seek new horizons to burn.
I have to say I'm a big fan of his voice actor. That just sounds really good. Over the coming weeks we were tasked to find all 4 Pandoras Gems, so Hope can find the box and save the island. But Megalodon seems to know what is going on, as we hear this from the radio.
I have decided. It is my birthday, and I know exactly the gift I wish of you. That broken has-been named Jones, and the charlatan artist calling herself Hope. They are collecting my precious baubles, my Pandora Gems, and it is irritating. Those are mine. They cannot have them. If you love me, or if you fear me, bring me their heads.
While that is going on, we hear about a mysterious person watching everyone from far away, and as we get more of those gems, more people seem to see him. We are speaking about the Wanderer, a powerful person with the intentions of leading Megalodon to his victory by planning everything in the back. I made a video all about that, so check that out if you want. After getting the last gem from Megalodon himself, we can now truly find out where the box is hidden. But as we finally know where it is, the pipeline is now completely built and the event happens. The following clips are provided by a friend of mine, Beatrug, and Atlas Creatives Replay, so enjoy.
Your fate is sealed, Wastelanders. Enjoy your unhappy ending.
This was a sick event, and we now know what the power of the nitro substance really was. It's Pandora's box's power. Megalodon also seems to be dead for now, and the Wanderer has betrayed him and blew up his pipeline. After the event, we also got a new radio voice line.
I'm the big shark man! Don't worry, friends. We're back to your regularly scheduled programming. Bit of a warning, though. Things might get pretty bad on the island soon. Why is it every time you knock over a villain, two more always pop up right behind him? Hope here. If you see the Wanderer, do not engage. I don't know what's coming, but it's not pretty. That said, I promise you, no matter what comes next, we will fight it. We're never doomed until we surrender.
And now comes the final question. Who is the Wanderer? And that leads into our final topic of the video, as he is none other than Dr. Doom himself, harvesting all of the Pandora's power to fuel his army of supervillains that are arriving with next season. There were a lot of teasers that got released. I'm just going to blend some of them in. I think overall this season was really solid. The creative updates for galleries kind of sucked, but I think that can be up for debate. This season was a solid 8 out of 10 for me, as the nerfs brought it down a little bit. Also, this video took a lot of planning to do, so I would appreciate it if you either like or subscribe. It would help the channel out a ton, and there is no upload next week as I am working on a project in UFN at the moment. But after that week I'm going to do a double upload, and I will see you guys in the next video.